Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Raleigh Phoenix, and today we're going to continue some more Phoenix Wright Ancestry Destinies. Last time we were able to complete Turnabout Countdown, and now this time we will go on to episode 2, the Monstrous Turnabout.
Long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night-night, Alderman. Sweet dreams! At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
A few months prior to the courtroom bombing. What a way to start. Guess I'm a bit early. Oh, hey, Apollo! Getting an early start today? Yeah, this is my first job I had in a while, after all. Well, aren't we all fired up? Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how you put it? Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. You really become a fixture around here, Apollo. I'm not thinking of it. It's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot happened since then. But I settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year. But I still have a lot to learn. This is the Wright Anything Agency and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you, it's definitely a law agency. And don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly! It's a law agency, part of this office I've usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician, and adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. And what's wrong with that? You're the one of the agency's talent as well! I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. Oh, you better hurry! Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going. Huh? Where are we going? What about the job you mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Now come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. Well, this is the Wright Anything Agency, you know? And there's no law-related work in the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here? Where is Mr. Wright anyways? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go! You don't have all day. Wait a second! Another day of anything goes begins with the Wright Anything Agency. Ninetales Vale Yokai Lane. Whew! So what are we doing way up here in the mountains? This is Ninetales Vale! Everyone's been talking about the yokai grays here. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over the Ultimate's Manor. My friend who works there invited us, that's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. Daddy says with those horns of yours, you made a great addition to their festival. I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly? I could do without thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way. Alright, guess it's time to move into QB Manor Garden. April 17th, 2 p.m. QB Manor Garden. Wow, this place really is something. It definitely feels like a different world here. Trucy. Jinxie! And this is... my friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happened to be the maid here. 2 horns. Love of red. Are you a demon? No, I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. Hey, he is a demon! What the? Be gone! Foul beast! You look great, Polly. It fills in the space of your forehead. Ugh. What is this thing? It's a warning charm. Jinxie puts him on all the monsters he finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon. Or you could just say I'm human. Red demon. Embassy of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this? Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you. Forgive me, old terrible one. Oh no, your clothes are steel, Polly. You're scaring her with the wits. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great. Now I'm playing along too. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Be gone, foul demon! Looks like you're a bit demonized, Polly, literally. I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. If only we have some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Ouch, unnecessary rudeness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I am 100% human. Definitely know what. I wanted to show you this. What is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see, I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does that protect you from Emma Tayo's judgment? Who's Emma Tayo? I read somewhere that he's a demon lord who judges the dead from their sins. Uh-oh, I think now Ichi thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly! Can I go back just being a normal demon? Please don't boil me in the scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath? Don't worry, Jinxie, he's a good demon. He'll save you from ever go astray. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul. I told you, I'm not a demon, and Trucy, you're making these you just leave that Emma Tayo to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? I'm no longer scared of crossing into the afterlife. Will someone please tell these two I'm human already? So, Jinxie, I heard this village is an epicenter of the monster craze. Barely anyone has even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was Alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There's lots and lots of yokai prowling around Ninetales Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? And they're hungry too. Many monsters, and they're all over the place? In fact, there was one in the manor yesterday. There was a doorbell ring, and when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was a ding-dong demon. How else would you explain it? Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Well, that doesn't prove Joker unreal. There's even one here in the manor. The demon Temotaro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Temotaro? The Forbidden Chamber? About the yokai you say you were in prison here in the manor, is it true? He's a super evil demon named Temotaro. Here, have a look at this scroll. Temotaro is a dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. So that's a yokai in prison in the Forbidden Chamber? He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox. They're locked away forever. So, you're saying Temotaro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe, because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door keeping it shut tight. What a charming security system. You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so... thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warning choice, Jinxie? Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead! They have to stay there! Forever! Got it? I wonder what would have happened if I did take them off. It's time for me to get back to work. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Better not be Yokai Parade. She'll probably drop dead from fright. Ah! Demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit, right? Tamataro! Tamataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? Please don't hurt me! Be gone! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away! Charm! Where's that dying gonna have a charm? Oh, she's putting it on her forehead this time. She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Terminator like that. Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here and now, Temataro. Now what? Look! Apollo! There's somebody up on the roof! Whoa. That booming laugh. Could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof my unsaleable righteousness. Will the band of 100 minions I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteousness. Yaha! The golden lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is here. Here now, good little boys and girls, I shall defeat Temataro. Hey, hooray! It's the amazing Ninetales. Up to your no tricks again, huh, Temataro? Well, not on my watch. Ah! There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have vanquished Temataro. You and your people can now live in peace. Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir. Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish awaits. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looks like he came out of the ultimate manner. That was amazing! The amazing Ninetales! He's a pro wrestler from Amazing Ninetales Vale! And no one knows his true identity! Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was that all about him banishing Temataro? That was a yokai extortion. It's an annual ritual where Temataro is released and reminds us of his wickedness. In the end, the Ninetales dragged Temataro out and purchased the village. But the amazing Ninetales did the honor this year! So that was a big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Temataro, huh? Well, whatever floats her boat. Oh, would you look at the time? I better get back to work. Please excuse me. She's a strange one, alright. I think she's sweet in her own special way. Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. Well, we still have time to kill. Might as well have a rest of Ninetales Vale while we're here. The fun never stops, doesn't it? Ooh. I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was on sale. I know, because my wallet's running on empty. What's with all the commotion over there? Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? Oh, everything's okay. It's terrible! Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon Taro. He killed Ultimate Yugi. What? Wait, killed us and dead? Yes, and Temataro did it. Temataro? You stay here while I go have a look. But please, wait. Huh? Ah! The Temataro warning charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The alderman's in the box chamber at the top of the main staircase. Okay, got it.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival ground. Apparently the man in Pilgrim the Spear is already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this game was originally rated M in the 3DS. Though the reason why, well, we'll probably have to see in a later date. Thank goodness the other man's gonna be fine. Sounds like he's only been unconscious. You think Jinx is gonna be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. I'm sure I'd love to know what crazy animal left those feathers in tracks. Oh, look, here comes Jinxie! Hi, Chusey. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us on what happened. So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead? Uh-huh. It was Alderman Yumi. He was already... When I found he was already... So the victim was a village alderman. And the one who found alive, who was he? Damien Tema. The mayor of the neighboring city, Tema Town. They arrested him. So, he's the killer? Ah! No, Papa didn't kill anyone! Papa? As in your father? That's right. Jinxie's dad is the mayor of Tema Town. No way! Yes, way. But he's innocent. This just got way more complicated. The victim was our alderman in Ninetales Vale, and Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tema Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about the victim? So the victim was a village alderman? What can you tell by him? His name was Rex Yubi. They say his family has ties with the legendary Nine-Tailed Fox. He was really kind and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, and I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales. A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Timbertown, huh? So then why did you come work here? It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Uh-huh. Plus Mama was the Nine-Tailed Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. I always wanted to know where Nine-Tailed flowers grow. Wow, what a beautiful flower! And with exactly 9 petals, too. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai. Oh man, that's so sad. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon? Uh-huh. The warding charm on the forbidden chamber door. It's been removed. The forbidden chamber door? The big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. That's the Tembatara escape! But when I try to remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you shouldn't get some rest. You've been through a lot today. Between the warding charm being removed and the black feathers and weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer. Apollo, maybe this is your chance! Chance for what? To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court! Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tema have access to more experienced lawyers? You wanna know what the detective said? I doubt there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. So they're expecting an open shut case. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. What? You accept the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be alone for the rest of my life. Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Alright. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Attaboy, Polly. You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yep, because that's what lawyers do. There's no toilet cleaning for a while. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Fresh demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. I gotta go to meet my new client. But before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook. Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for? Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. So I don't replace them, I put my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you call a to-do list. Oh, sounds handy. can read my notes, I just opened the court record with R. Then I can switch between the tasks between L and R. Oh, I almost forgot! So about Chinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, probably you'll resist the urge to run away. Wait, what? His anger glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can shoot laser eyes between his eyes. Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary. A paralyzing stare, laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster. I think it's about time to see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done. Okay, thanks. Well, let's go to the detention center. Visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds. Who are you? Yikes! So you're Damien Turnabout, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Ah! Let me out of here! Sorry, I'll get a little loud sometimes. How incredibly rude! Sorry? Did I do something to offend you? A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epidose of rudeness! Wait, so he wasn't mad at me? Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Turnabout, shall breach these walls. So that I may retreat my benefactors to some tea and maybe some cookies too. No, wait! We can do some tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened? I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they? Whew, that was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like he's a good guy with a face like that. I can see why he's misunderstood. Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested? Whoa! Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Excuse me? To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened. Go on. I fear the ill effects, man. It will have to our youth. No, I've but one choice. I must live here once if only to protect the moral fiber of my youth. No, wait! You can prove your moral fiber of your youth after you've been declared not guilty. I suppose you're right. Whew, a youth just came this close to quite a scare. My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman Yubi. That's why I was arrested. Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how I got there? None. As for how to remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleepy pill or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head. I see. A drug, confused slumber, and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember anything. Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Well, I think we can simply assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. What did the police have in you as far as the motive is concerned? Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Oh? Was it personal in nature? Nothing like that. It was a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushed to burn Nightshade Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Nightshade Vale to Tenma Town now! Yikes! That's what I told him. I like to tell you to stop shouting like that. I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder? Indeed it is. For Alderman Yuki was dead set against the mergeable merger. And that's why you think you killed him? He was in your way? Curses! Mayor Tenma, are you okay? Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this. It'll work out fine, just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy, I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma. Please wait. My daughter, Jinxie. Yes? She's already lost her mother. And now with me being held in here, I feel she is terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in time like and need. Leave it to me! Trusty now will look after your daughter. I shall rest a little easier then. No, you remind me of some of the new friends she's been talking about. New friends? Yes, it seems she made some new friends since she started working at Nightshade Vale. They're quite an unusual bunch too. There's a lady with the exceptionally long neck. a young man with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters. Friends? It's more like a bunch of monsters to me. No, if you'll excuse me, it appears my time is up. Whew! Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. A call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you? Sushi told me you'd taken on a new case. Oh, that! It was kind of spur of the moment. You're actually calling me about a case. That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Destinies, and she just passed the bar. That's right, I remember hearing about her coming to join us again today. She took her as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. So it was like there was no stopping her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Night jail by now. That's where that favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. But I've never even met her before. What does she look like? She'll be the girl with the yellow shoes sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. New addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Night Hillsville quick. I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to this case. I need to study the crime scene. If you would please tell me where QB Manor is. You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky. You stupid pig-headed. This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know. Looks like I just found Miss Athena's sights. Why would you believe me? I'm expecting to defend you in court if you ever get arrested. Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school? I already told you I'm a lawyer, not a student. That's it. Enough of your lie. You're coming with me. Ah! Take your hands off of me.
What the?
You watch out for the bystanders next time? Whoops, are you okay? I think so. That police officer got cold. I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. I have a reflex or something. Reflex sounds more like a felony. You're at Dina's Sykes, I take it? That wouldn't be me. And you are? I'll Apollo Justice. I work at the Wright Anything Agency. The Wright Anything Agency? What a fishy sounding name. It's a long story, but it is a law, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you? Oh right, that right. Then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. I did say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much, as always. Of course. Feel free to ask away. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar. That's right. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, you must be a bit younger than me. A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18. 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age? I skipped a few grades when I was an exchange student in Europe. I got my license practice for a while I was over there. All I can say is, wow, you must be a genius or something. I also study analytical psychology, that it might help me be a better lawyer. Psychology helps you be a better lawyer? How exactly does that work? So tell me about our client. What are they like? Alright, you haven't met him yet. Well... And that's about sums it up. He's more worried than his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father. Wait, are you crying? I'm not crying! There's something in my eye. They're called tears. Moving right along, let's get down to business. Helping our client's priority number 1. So Athena, you mentioned studying psychology? That's right! I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring the breath of fresh air to the legal system. Oh really? How do you plan to use it to defend our client? Well, for example, I can kind of listen on the witness inner voice, and then analyze your psychological state with the help of electricity partner Widget. Widget? It survives around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget. It talks! Oh, you need a volume now. Anyway, a little guy can sometimes say what I'm feeling. Awkward. Don't worry, you get used to it. Now that I seriously doubt. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. I got it on my way here. Think it might have something to do with our case? Special edition covering our case? That was quick. That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rápido! Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with the Spanish? Temataro was seen... What? He was seen through the sky? Yeah, somebody happened to snap a photo to near Tactile Veil. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently the photo was shot right after the murder occurred. Well, there was black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved. Wait a second. Yokai as in one of those Japanese monsters? Man, God! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you? No, of course not. Now German? Why not plain old English? Adelante, Apollo! Let's get cracking into that case trenching already! I like her speaking different languages. Let's go to QB Manor Foyer. Do you hear that? It sounds like on TV or something. Oh look! There's a TV in the little room in the corner. Another news. The mysterious masked raffle at Amazing Nine Tails has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Nine Tails Veil today. He also failed to appear at the match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may have connected with Temataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's gone missing. Hey, you two! You don't belong in here! Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. Put on them horns of yours! They look mighty suspicious if you ask me. Horns? That's my hair! Anyway, we're lawyers and we're here to... Ah! You're them lawyers come to defend Mayor Tema, aren't you? Shouldn't reckon with that. What's the expression looking bracelet you got there? Name's Phineas Phillips. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you. Same here. Wow, talk about a quick change of heart. Tell me, you lawyer. Bet you get on a corner such place to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn thief, you. Youch! Well, these horns, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. It ain't. These are mighty big waist of perfectly good horns, if you ask me. And again, ain't none of my business, though. That was fast. Guess he's done with me. Well, I best get back to work.
Hold it!
Halt! Stop right there! Huh? Me? Apollo! Your bracelet's gone! Ugh! Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later. Somehow I don't think that will be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. You're... Cat's out of the bag! It was barely in the bag in the first place. It was a pretty pathetic attempt. Sorry. I'm so sorry! I couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging ya. Sheesh, I almost felt sorry for him now. What should we do about him, Apollo? Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so... I know you understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. He obviously got a big heart. As big as a waggle of cash in the wallet, I hope. You leave my wallet out of this. Ho ho! Hey! Didn't you just finish apologizing to from us? Run away! Right for the heels! Get back here, you! Talk about a quick escape. Looks like you dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one's of a crime scene. And here's one of the foyer. He left his shoes behind too. The guy is a living definition of a bumbling thief. If he ain't got any shoes, we can get them back for next time we see him. As for the diagrams, I say we keep them. They look like something the police might draw. wonder what the caretaker got them. Now then, as I recall, the Fox Chamber should be at the top of those stairs. Wow! Where all the black feathers and weird trash come from? The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Temataro. You mean the great evil has returned? Even if he did, I'll be left out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. And who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing the crime scene. Under arrest? But save it for the boys back at HQ. Now come quietly or else I don't want to be late for lunch. Please wait, we're being a team of lawyers. Well, why did you say so? You're the lawyers I heard about? Almost took you two in. You two sure were decisions, though. I don't know how many more times I could take being called suspicious in one day. Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright, the heroic detective who defends the good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase is, in justice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? So, would it be okay if we have a look around? Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Couldn't you make an exception? Cease and desist at once, and you have to deal with my little friend here. Yeah, is he reaching for his injustice we trust? Phew, it's just his badge. You may be the entertainment attorneys, but you still have authorization to cross the police line. Apollo, let's see if we can change his mind. Good luck, let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes comes. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice. That would be you at bay. I knew it. Look, it's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that justice and I are enough to keep you out? What? No, silly! You're saying that you're an exception to our quest for justice! No, it can't be! You have enough to rope now, Athena. If we were on the side of justice, wouldn't you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too! Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what will you have me to do? I think we really got to him. Yeah, he seems pretty orthodox as far as champion of justice goes. A place of justice must have had large impact. He's tying up the nuts. Now's a chance to start looking around. We're all out about authorized personnel only. No, surprisingly easy. Should I stop them or should I let them through? Whose justice is more just? Well, let's get to work! We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right? Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence that we can use at the trial. Start viewing the crime scene from different angles. You never know what's hidden just around the corner, right? So we move the cursor with control stick and change the perspective with right stick. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. No salutes commencer! Let's get started. I probably butchered that, but whatever. The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Temataro was imprisoned in there before his escape. Think we could get this door open? It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. Injustice we trust! Yikes! Did I just hear a voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We tried and it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, and we can't blow it up either. It's on an open door, right. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene.
Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. I didn't expect you to be so helpful.
Forget I just said that.
So the forbidden chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Definitely something I better keep in mind. So this is where Alderman Yubi's body was found. Apparently the murder weapon, a spear, had Tenma's prints on it. That's not good.
Never fear! Detective Fulbright is here! Yikes! Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so in the name of justice, I must say goodbye! What was that all about?
These weird tracks must be made with someone stepped on the Alderman's blood. Maybe the killer inadvertently made them where they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to the bird. Then it must be one big bird, not a friendly yellow type either. Maybe it's a mutant bird creature. So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman Yubi with a spear? It's more plausible than saying a monster yokai did it. Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is definition of a monster. There's something wedged under the chair. Let's see if we can lift it up and...
Freeze! Yikes! No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyer.
He does have a point there. Hey, Detective Fulbright? Did you hear about the attack over Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth.
And you waited until now to tell me I better get over there at once. In justice we trust!
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, well, now's our chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Whatever this is stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably from the Alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Wonder how I got here. Why does this seem important? Wow, this is a pricey looking chair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. Really? Yeah, when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakening. So he was a prime suspect in the crime he knows nothing about? That stinks! Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. You must be feeling so scared and confused. I thought I was up to have to save him. It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. What do we have here? Looks like a statue of the Nine-Tailed Fox and Tenma battling him out. Eh! Careful, Paula, it got blood on it! Really? Hey, you're right. What if it's the Alderman's blood? How can you remain so caught after seeing this blood, all this blood? Well, this isn't the first I've seen something like this, so... You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Look, trophies! Oh, this one's awarded to Alderman Yuki. The Amazing Nine-Tails Yokai Divine winner, Turnabout Pro Wrestling Tournament. Yokai Division? I didn't know you could have a division of one. Well, you should enter a tournament next time. I have a perfect name for you. Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night. No one's going to hire a masked lawyer, Athena. Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. The window only opens about 6 inches, not wide enough for anyone to get in and out. Look, Papa! There's something caught in the window frame. It looks like old fur. What a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal. I wonder what they're doing here. The ultimate UV pet fox. Guess that's about wraps it up. Now, if we only could get that detective to tell us where he knows.
Hey, Apollo? Do you hear something? I don't hear anything. Oh, right. Your ears must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind washing through that narrow street. And it echoes of someone's voice. In justice we trust! Ah! Ha ha ha! Someone got a sharp set of tears. That was the sound of my righteous voice, branding through the air dust. I heard it through the air dust? Yeah, check it out. But why would she hear it through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, the vent is connected to the air dust that leads out of the hallway. Wind must have rushed through here. Carry my monologue with it straight to your ear. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air dust or something? A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air dust of the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent of the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. I don't see anything of the sort that is in this room, do you? I guess you're right. Speaking of things in this room... Yeah? Can you tell me what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy! In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertinent to the prosecution's case. Oh, come on, throw us a bone here. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. Yeah, I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information that the enemy's hid is also the form of justice. Which justice is the most just? Why is this so hard? Oh, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto? To serve and protect. I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yes, of course! You must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice! We did it, Apollo! Yeah, we did it, alright. I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Was it Miss Jinxie Temma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right! And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Temma has a key allowing her immediate access. A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Mr. Temma is the only key to this door. Really? So Alderman Yubi didn't have the key to the Fox chamber? Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Temma has discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. You think you're some kind of champion of justice or you're just plain on me? I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls. Shameless rascal? Who even says that? Well, I wouldn't try to call you a good little girl either. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some kind of monster, do you? What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Temma something? Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like the creature did it. Our prime suspect would no doubt love to play the blame of an imaginary creature. Can Temma, whatchamacallit, even make a victim of slander? I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman. The most likely scenario as far as a Temma guy left the feathers and tracks behind. Make it look like a yokai Temma was the killer. Wait, what? No, I'm as confused as you! Pretty rare, not many Temma would plan evidence like that. So, Mayor Tenma is the only suspect? That's right! Even his name Damien Tenma makes him sound like a villain. And he's really scary looking too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha, don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma saying the two of them were together at the time. Filch, the guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have the chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all. She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder Alderman and blame the crime on her father. Besides, do you think the little girl could lift up this huge spear? True enough, the spear looks even bigger than her. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be most likely suspect. I mean, it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? That's the one. How shall I put it? Not what you expect. That is unless you face a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. The yokai are nothing more than a figment of imagination. They're baloney. Who better to prove than the master of psychology? He's the next man for the job. But he's a convicted murderer, no matter how you look at it. It's just insane. Well, the chief prosecutor personally is fine to me, so none of us are in a position to question the matter. This really is the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackwell, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackwell. So you have heard of him. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackwell. A Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into the dark age of the law. What? And he, of all people, is going to stand in court tomorrow? Ha ha ha! Never fear, I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Well, you kids knocked yourself out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright. I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place you would need to take your shoes off. Hmm? I haven't even noticed! Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a sec. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. This wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are! My favorite pair, in fact! Thank you for bringing them to me. You must be truly on the side of justice. Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually sold them to the detective. Skinny shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Oh, looks like I got him. Looks like we got all we can on the detective to see. Maybe we can have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. This is just awful. This is terrible, I say. Somebody help! Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No. The name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep it profiling and you might wind up in jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick. Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask? It's the Amazing Ninetales mask! The Amazing Ninetales? Oh right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival special event. What's his mask doing here? He never take his mask off like this. Someone must have killed him! What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look! There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. So what makes you believe the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know? You're a studious one, aren't you? Yes, I mean, no, I mean, just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dream of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me on a quest for a champion's belt? What a team! Me and my bandits mask and you in a demon mask of yours. Demon mask? Wonder if I can make it big. Well, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't actually... Ugh, why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Come on, Apollo, let's get about the Amazing Ninetales murder already. Amazing Ninetales is our village savior, and don't you forget. His trademark is the gold cape to make it look like Ninetales. He whirls through the ring and smacking down Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales fell at the brink of an eye. Yep, Super Village are becoming a ghost town, and now it's Yokai Town. Huh? The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why you worship like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look like a little monster like yourself, Mr. Phillips. Guess it makes sense if you're from the same village as Amazing Ninetales. I know, a lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when is that a compliment? Ouch! It's a big idea. Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. So you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because the mask washed up along the river outside? That's the only part of it. The main reason no one's seen him since the special event. The word around Ninetales was that he was killed by Temataro. You villagers really are superstitious, aren't you? We are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. Mayor? Of Temataro? What's he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Temataro. That's why he wants to merge it. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Ain't finished yet. There's only one person who's gonna stop the mayor. Our hero, the Amazing Ninetales. He vows to battle the mayor of Temataro and stop the multiple merger. I couldn't make this stuff if I tried. Oh, you must ask me about the Alderman's murder, remember? Mr. Phillips, would you mind telling us what you were doing in the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance at Mr. Yubi said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. He made a clear view of the void from where I work. You must be talking about the small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you keep track of comings and goings from there. Do you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Theory 10 beside. Florent LaBelle's his name. And two of you were together? That's a pretty sounding alibi, alright. Nobody came in and out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watching here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, then their security camera would have spotted them. So no one came in and out during the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who's already inside when it happened. So you think this mask is a real deal? Without a doubt, because here's the mask worn by the Amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait! I just thought of something. Remember that golden animal fur we found in the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look! There's even a spot where some fur is missing. And it places this mask in the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger? No way. Could the Amazing Nine Tails and the Alderman actually be... Something wrong, Apollo? You seem like you look... You should see the look on your face. Oh no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something since she works here? Oh look, there's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Trying to make a better milkshake and another cure to my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. It's the demon lawyer. I don't know, warding charm. Apollo? Who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello, my name's Tina Sykes. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at a trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you too! Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do you know how do I know you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't interrupt, and why would I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready I'm ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? Jinxie, you don't remember any more of what happened? Not much, at least not yet. But you do think Tamataro was the killer, right? The yokai we saw in the festival. I don't know anything about that! Huh? But you said Tamataro murdered the Alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell me. Yikes! What was that for? People see things that they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? What's going into her? So there's no more monsters. You admit that I'm human? No, you're still a demon. Oh, I give up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tamataro for some reason. That's precisely what we need to know most about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. That's... You gave me this when I was heading out to the scene of the crime. You thought Tamataro was the murderer. That's what you gave me to, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright, then. What do you think Tamataro's the killer? I saw him with my own eyes. Tamataro was right there in the manor. He escaped his prison. He ran right past me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tamataro, who was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear. There was no one around to help me. I felt his race right by me towards the foyer. Towards the foyer? Mr. Frilch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly at the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tamataro too. So we better get your statement. Considering Jinxie's not to say, her eyes could be playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tamataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tamataro Jinxie saw. Don't be ridiculous! Tamataro is the killer, and he can fly too. Jinxie works in the Ultimate Manor, so she could shed some light on this. So, no one knows the Amazing Nine Tails' true identity? They say no one ever seen him without his mask. Does that make you want to know even more? That's why matches with wrestlers that expose their opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean exposed? As in stripped them naked? You think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. Having mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. You see, these masking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it. No one can stop the amazing Ninetales! That she'd be shocked to find out he really is the Ultraman. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime. Anything else stand out? Actually, I heard the strange jangly sound. Jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy. But I vaguely recall seeing Tamataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound. Tamataro usually carried a staff? Good question. I never even heard anything like that, and it's not shown in the scroll. How about another document? You haven't shown Tamataro with staff? This is the only known document depicting Tamataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demons forever cursed. Then what's the deal with the Tamataro you saw, Jinxie? Why didn't you tell me you saw Tamataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy was supposedly at the fore at the time of the crime. What exactly did he tell you? Keep your very superstitions in mind. Before you go talking about seeing Tamataro at the time of the crime. Really superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tamataro, but in an event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tamataro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Everyone from babies to the village elders knows about it. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Huh? What's everyone's hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tamataro like that. Lower your eyes! You'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy from the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Well, do you think this Mr. LaBelle guy actually believes in Tamataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Nightsalesville. Why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. I don't know, this is monster of a mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing at the foyer. Bueno, next up the manor foyer, and any luck he'll be there waiting for us. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on a still of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what you think you're doing? Oh, Mr. Filch, what can we do for you? I bet you was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me. But what business do you have with my TV listings? Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask where you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, so it's a match between a couple of rank amateurs though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. Howlin' Wolf is a pretty boy vampire. Almost forgot, there's something I want to ask him. Mr. Phillips, do you see anything unusual about the time of the murder? For example, Tamataro or something like that? Huh? Tamataro? You did see him? How clean and shiny your forehead is today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. It's shining up every day real pearly, like the lady must have loved it. Don't change the subject, and FYI, that was seriously bad attempt of flattery. Jinxie says she saw Tamataro fleeing towards the foyer. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Yips! Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Uh-oh. That is quite enough. I must ask you, you're not pestering my friend anymore. Yips! Forgive me for being so pestered, sir! And you are? I am Florent LaBelle. You divided personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. They're divine. Well, you're quite grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters. Oh, excuse you. Ah! What the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. You look a little... You had a look of stinky sweat around you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Les Jus Label. Oh, what a heavenly scent. Ugh, I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptor. I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5 Bourgeois. It's my way to introduce myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of adieu when I return the favor? Enough about the cologne. Please tell us about what you saw around the time of the murder. I heard you were the one that told Jinky not to mention that she saw Tematara. Why, that little... So she told you that she saw the demon, did she? Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, please! I was merely trying to keep up with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I would stick my nose in this whole Temataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. That's crazy. You expect to believe that monsters are real? Well, you're real and you sure look like a monster. Look who's talking! So, Mr. LaBelle, you didn't see Temataro? Ah! Little Jinxie is an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas?
That's right. I didn't see nothing, especially not Temataro.
As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. I got 2 words for this guy, total freak. Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime?
In other words, you like to hear my alibi. Think you would suspect me of all people?
Oh no, it's just a formality. We ask everyone the same questions.
How dare you doubt me? I thrust the beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight.
That spritz really helped.
What were you doing, you ask?
Go ahead, Filchi, answer the question.
At the time of the crime, we were, is this your foyer?
Exactly. Good answer, Filchi. Good answer.
Just repeating what Jim's told you.
You said quite enough.
I just wet these kids. Great, now he's got me talking like that.
We through here? I'm a very busy man, you know.
Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these 2 were in the foyer, but didn't see Temataro.
Come on, Filchi.
Where are we going? Oh, right. To practice some statements for tomorrow.
Oops! My eyes! I'm gonna think you're on grave like that big mouth of yours someday.
What does he mean, practice statements?
Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup.
Well, I know this sounds strange. Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Temataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. See, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Something like that. People's emotions are expressed with the tone of their voice. And my ears can pick up even the subtlest of tones for some reason. It's an interesting skill, but what do you think he's preoccupied with Temataro? I'm not exactly sure, but it seems like he was obsessed with the thought of Temataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Everywhere I turn, Temataro this, Temataro that. We should go talk to the mayor too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Temataro. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has never thought about releasing Temataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. And worse, ugh. Oh, he's here! It's so nice to finally meet you! I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Temataro.
Oh yes, I look forward to working with you too.
Glad he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo, he shows as kind and gentle looking as I imagined. Looking for you after all that blunder you just made. There's just something I wanted to ask you about. There's a rumor going around how you want to or did set Tamataro free.
What other nonsense?
Yeeks!
They're always assuming the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs to work on is his people skills. So rumor has it you want to push the merger through? In order to release Tamataro? Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? Sorry if I offended you.
So that's the talk about town, is it?
I can see how that would make you angry.
What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this?
Huh?
Let's break out of here once. Her tormentors must be caught a lesson.
No, wait! First we have to get you a not guilty verdict.
Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty for his darling daughter. Hold tight to me, Jinxie. Daddy's coming to save you.
Relax, we'll look after your daughter until you get set free.
Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself?
Ooh boy, they'd probably call me a SWAT team if he showed up at their school. Oh, right, I want to ask about the reason behind the merger. It seems that you're rather forceful in pushing the multiple merger. Do you really want Ninetales Zell to die badly?
Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Wait, am I feeling what I'm thinking I'm feeling?
Sure, I play a bit of hardball, but only when I deem it necessary.
I knew it. My bracelet's reacting. What is it, Apollo? Me and Tim may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People will eventually tense out when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too, her special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since the bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First I touch my bracelet X. Right, now let's give it a whirl. Right. We no longer get to use this on trial, we get to use it outside of it, unfortunately. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown, and no one can ever see. Now, Maritime is lying still in the statement he just made. And when he lied, his certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. I started to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Alright, I've got him now. His nerve should appear when he's trying to pull a wool over my eyes. I gotta pull every word he says and wait for it to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive X it.
Gotcha!
Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth.
The truth? I don't understand.
When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching.
What nonsense is this? So what if I did?
Please, tell us more about the merger bid.
What more is it to tell?
Why are you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale?
I already told you, tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite a prize.
You really don't trust us, do you?
What are you talking about? The village has been a hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not?
I think you've yet to realize what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive price for this tourism, but that will contradict this.
Take that!
The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against a multiple merger. The village was practically a ghost town before then.
Ugh.
So you see, it could have possibly been an attractive price of its tourism. What's the real reason behind the push to merge Tenma with Ninetales-ville, huh?
Well, uh, uh, uh.
Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger or my Jinxie dies. What? How awful! Who would do such a thing? I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must have connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could have been one and the same? Alderman Yubi was successfully property, so I have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger of all cause have all the motive in the world. Why go from blackmail to murder? Merger protection disappeared just because of Alderman was killed. Could it be? What if there's another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman Yubi's secret identity. And his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's merger scheme. What does secret identity have to do with anything, Apollo? I have evidence revealing Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Here, Tenma, please take a look at this if you would.
That's the amazing Ninetales' mask. What is the meaning of this?
The mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside.
White hair? You say?
There was but one person with white hair in the matter that day.
What are you saying?
You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Yubi, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way!
The Alderman was impossible.
Wait, come to think of it, Alderman Yubi was a former pro wrestler. The blackmailer turned killer was he discovered Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and as a result single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing in the crime scene? There has been an event on the madness. Maybe Alderman Yubi was taking part of it. He has my drift.
This is absurd!
Mr. Mayor, do you have any proof of the threat that was made against you?
Yes, a blackmail letter.
Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I'll be carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the Alderman? Well, at least they're clearly established the killer's motive.
Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
Apollo, do you really think the Tenma that Jinxie saw is the killer?
I don't know. I only know there's no such thing as monsters.
What about that newspaper article? Did the killer have purposely fed Tenma to do their dirty work? Oh, come on, there wasn't any Tenma to release in the first place. But the only suspect the police have right now is the mayor of the yokai. They'll probably be arguing whether there's a yokai involved in court tomorrow.
I can already see a look of disbelief in the judge's face.
Apollo, are you alright? Fine, I'm fine. I'll think of something. I better because I can't very well say it's a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow's going to be one doozy of a trial.
Alright, we're done with this part.
Alright. I'm gonna end it here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next part. Bye.